Yo, got it. Yeah. Gucci Mane, the flip. My nigga Ralph in here. Zaytoven on the beat, nigga. And it's a street nigga holiday. My nigga DJ Holiday. Yeah.
Bricks, all white bricks, all white bricks, like 10 bricks. Just hit a lick for 50 more bricks. Ballin' like a bitch with all these bricks. 36 zips, that's a whole chick. Want a bad bitch, gotta have bricks. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I make hits, but I still take. So I can see, yo, I'm a fool with the snow. They think I'm putting VVS jewels in the coke. My watch a cool 100, paint job a cold 20. And after this flip, I'm quitting the trap cold turkey. Psych, the pack in and I'm working. Drought season in, charge your ass the whole 30. But right now you can get it for a low number. This fish scale white, same color my Hummer. Zone 6, polar bears never see summer. It's winter all year cause the birds fly yonder. 95 Air Max cause I'm a dope runner. I'm ballin' like an athlete but got no jumper. It's bricks, all white bricks, all white bricks, like 10 bricks. Just hit a lick for 50 more bricks. Ballin' like a bitch with all these bricks. 36 zips, that's a whole chick. Want a bad bitch, gotta have bricks. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I make hits, but I still take bricks.
I'm like a waitress in the trap, I got something to serve. And 16 bars, same price for a bird. What you need, a bird or a couple pounds? I'm on Cleveland Ave, you know my side of town. So many bricks, I can build my own apartment. You better have a check when you come in my department. Yes, I break them down and I sell them whole. Try me, watch a whole crew fall like some dominoes. I got a trap house and a trap car. 100,000 off a cap, that's a trap star. All this smoke got me feeling real nauseous. Riding with them bricks got me feeling real cautious.
Bricks, all white bricks, all white bricks, like 10 bricks. Just hit a lick for 50 more bricks. Ballin' like a bitch with all these bricks. 36 zips, that's a whole chick. Want a bad bitch, gotta have bricks. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I make hits, but I still take bricks.
Tony Montana, all I have in this world is my 100-round chopper and my white girl. Oil-based bricks, shit hard to cook. Call the plug back, tell me got took. Know what that mean? This shit free. That mean none for him and more for me. I took some, I'm gutter, bitch. Don't trust me, dawg. This that no Memphis shit. Old school, new Porsche, couple choppers just in case they wanna go to war. Bricks, AKA my best friend. 28-inch rims, call them grown men. Dope stepped on, call it stepchild.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing this morning? Today is March the 16th of 2022. This is your boy, Atmos Love, and you are on the best damn morning show on these YouTube streets. Y'all, we got some things to talk about. Matter of fact, I need to change my doggone background. Y'all hold on. Let me do this little switch up real quick. Hold on. Let me do this. And let me come up over here and click on this right here. Let me see, where you at? Go over here. There you go. Yay. But I need you to come down here and get up under here so that I can be right here. I need you to go away, though. You go away. You go right there. Okay, there we go. All right. Boom. That's how we do it. So what's up, y'all? Let me see who up in here rock with me this morning, y'all. We got some things to talk about, okay? We got Black Diamond in the building. Good morning, Black Diamond. How you doing? Thank you for being here. Nettie, hello. Good morning. How are you? Rocking with the truth. Good morning. K-Love92 is in the building. What's going on? How are you? Just V. What up, Just V? Good morning. Mr. Loris, good morning. Just a T, please. Good morning. Tarsha, what's up, Tarsha? How you doing? Dorothy Forsyth, hello. How are you? How are you? Let me see. Who else up in here? James Harris, what's up, bro? K-Love92, good morning. This 504 Girl Podcast, good morning. How you doing? And we got West Coast Bells in the building. Good morning, West Coast. All right, y'all. So check this out, right? Listen. So I got a couple of things I want to kind of touch on, okay? Before I get into the meat and potatoes of this show today, I got to give a shout out. Y'all, sometimes even when you don't agree with a person all the time, about their stance or their opinions, if they do something that's admirable or something that's, the right thing to do, you got to give them props. Sometimes you got to be like, you know what? Yeah, we disagree sometimes, but I got to give you props on this. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I got to give a shout out to Dana J today, y'all. Dana J and Levi. Got to give a shout out to them. Yes, they are the ops. Yes, they are on the opposite side of this R. Kelly thing, as y'all already know. But when you call out some bull crap and it gets exposed, you got to call it out. You got to call it out. So last night, and I'm going to play this for y'all. I don't think Dana going to strike my channel. But I'm going to play this because I want y'all to see how these folks on YouTube are, doing sneaky, scandalous, behind the back things to manipulate this whole situation. Okay? Shawty! What up, Shawty? How you doing? All right, y'all check this out. So I'm going to play this, and then I want to show y'all what was exposed, like, right after this. It's like, I'll be watching in the bushes. Sometimes I'll come in the chat and I'll say hello to everybody, people from the Dream Team and stuff like that, because I like a lot of people over there, right? But sometimes I just sit back and I just watch. And when I was watching this situation unfold right before my eyes, I had remembered seeing a live by some other bloggers earlier saying that R. Kelly needs money. Send R. Kelly money. R. Kelly called all these people and he need money. Okay? So I'm like, that's interesting. So I'm just watching. And then this happened last night. And then this happened. Hold on. What's up, Bird Lady? Check this out.
So Heather Williams get the royalties first. The first $4 million come from Heather Williams. The second $4 million, which would be any assets that Rob have open or going to him, it goes to Prado. So therefore, I don't know what the hell is being said, who's saying it, what's going on. See, I don't play these games, man. Hey, Levi, have you heard anything about Rob needing some money by Saturday?
When I say exposing, I mean exposing, y'all. Check this out.
Y'all said Joy, right? Hold on.
Check this out. So, hold on. Let me fast forward this because he got a phone call in. Hold on.
While I'm waiting for a text to come back.
Hold on.
Yeah, Nisimo.
Yes, Dana. I called Big Vi last night because Robert is in need of $3,100 by the 20th.
Where you getting this information from?
Robert Sylvester Kelly.
All right. Now, y'all just heard this lady, Nisimo. What's up, Talia? Called in to Dana's chat and said that R. Kelly is calling around to people saying that he needs money. Okay? Check this out.
So Robert called you and said he need $3,100.
Yes. He didn't.
So he specifically asked her. So Rob called you and said that he need $3,100. Now y'all can look at Dana in the face. Y'all can tell that he is not believing this, right? But let's watch it all unfold.
Just called me. He called several other people. He needs $3,100 by the 20th.
So Robert called you and who else?
I don't know if other people want their names put out there, but I do know that he called two other people that I speak with, and one of the people that I don't talk to, I can probably mention her name. Her name is Felicia Tucker.
So he called Felicia?
Yes.
And he just said he need $3,100?
He needed by the 20th, yes.
Isn't that a weird number though, y'all? $3,100 by the 20th. What the hell is $3,100 gonna do for R. Kelly? Like, let's listen.
And I called to verify to make sure that he was not being put up to do this, but I did not want to put no money to no cash app, and I wanted to make that perfectly clear. I was not sending any money to a cash app.
Okay, so if he need $3,100, how much is collected so far?
So far as what I remember, it was like almost $2,000. But that's not including the people that was.
Now here's my question. This is where I look at it and I'm like, what the hell? How the hell does she know how much money was raised if the money is going straight to R. Kelly? Is it just me, or does that already sound kind of fishy? Let's continue.
Sending personally themselves.
Okay. Now, see, here's the thing that get me, right? If people would have left their mouth off of the defense fund, it wouldn't have been no need for none of this because it would have been money there. This is the point that I'm making. People are doing malicious stuff, and then when he needed, then everybody's scrambling like, oh my God, and it's not fair to the people. It's not fair to the people.
And I, like I said, I'm still gonna do some investigation on my money, because evidently my money, he hasn't been receiving my money, and I've been sending money since 2019.
Well, I'm gonna say this, and I put it in my video. I showed the video. His so-called friends that hang in Chicago left him out to dry.
Dana, don't start with me, please. Don't.
No, heck no. I'm gonna put it out there. His so-called friends in Chicago. Now you're gonna make me mad. I'm gonna start calling names. His so-called friends, like Ray, because this was Ray's job. This was Ray and this was Nick's job. They were supposed to go and put in a motion to let everybody know that Rob could not have anything to do with any state case. So Prado and was granted $4 million, and they sent it to the MDC as a body attachment. That means anything that comes to the MDC goes directly to Minnesota to Prado, because Robert don't have the money to give her $4 million outright. I said that. People thought I was joking. They made a...
Let me tell y'all something. When you start seeing people calling in, crying, boo-hooing, it makes you wonder. It makes you wonder. So this is this. I want to show this to y'all so y'all can see that Dana he own it. He own it. He own it. Right on top of it. Right? Hold on.
A whole mockery of it. So I said, okay, I'm gonna sit back and watch this. So now, let's just go here. Because I got a very serious dude in my chat, but I said he also called me. And I know the background of this dude. So I know Robert will call him because of his background. And their backgrounds coincide. Been coinciding for years. Now you see why I got so defensive about the defense fund. When people will lie for no reason just to try to hurt Robert because they ain't like me. So trust me, it's no need to cry now. There's no need to cry now. Because at the height of this, things were put in play for Robert. The same people that came in that everybody praised were the same ones that destroyed this man. So now I find it funny that everybody want to scrounge and give money. Now everybody want to say, oh no, Robert need. Everybody want to cry and boo-hoo. My question is why? Why cry now? Because some of these same people said, oh, Dana's stealing from the defense fund. Levi's stealing from the defense fund. Doug Anton's stealing from the defense fund. I'm going to go here. Why do I need to steal from the defense fund?
Why do I need to steal?
What is $10,000 to me?
First of all, I have no reason to steal.
What is $10,000? I'm one of the most honest dudes ever. If I need some, I will come to my channel and say, look, I need y'all to help me to get to New York, and because I paid for all my bills and I just don't got it and to get there in this time frame. But my thing is, I'm questioning everything. In the same way some of y'all same people question the defense fund, I'm doing the same shit to y'all in return.
But never question no defense fund. Never. First of all, never question the defense fund. And I made it perfectly clear. I will not question the defense fund if I haven't put anything in the defense fund, because my money was going directly to his Western Union.
Okay.
Directly.
Okay, so you was going directly to Western Union.
Yes.
Okay. So here's my question. And I mean, and there's no need to get mad at me because I ain't mad at nobody. I'm just sitting back saying, why some people saying send it to Joy Cash App?
And I've made it perfectly clear. Do not send it to no Cash App.
Oh shit. Why some people saying send it to Joy Cash App? There we go.
Yeah. Send it to Robert.
But you know, it's a body attachment on Robert right now, right?
All right, so that's all I'm gonna play it at. Shout out to Dana J. That's his content. I played this to bring this point across, right? So Dana is he looking at it, he like, hold on, this just don't sound right. Something not right with this. So then Levi chimes in. Now, I want y'all to see this. Okay? Hold on, let me pull up this Twitter. Twitter.com. Okay, so I'm gonna go to Jennifer Bonjean. Let me find her. Search Twitter. Jennifer. So here go Jennifer Bonjean page, y'all. Okay? This is his lawyer. His lawyer now. If you look at tweets and replies, if you go down just a little bit, there we go. Hold on. So Jennifer Bonjean says here. Okay, so this lady right here, your mama's cooking, whoever she is. She says, let me just pull this up so y'all can actually, hold on. Go here. Let me zoom in on this. So this lady, your mama's cooking. She says, sorry for asking. It just didn't make sense that he would be doing this. I just didn't want supporters sending money to a Cash App to be scammed. Jennifer Bonjean said, neither does he. Oh, damn. His lawyer then said, so no one should be sending money to random Cash Apps. It ain't going to him. Period. Then she said, I promise. Now, the original message up here, if you can see, that was sent by Spill the Tea, says, I suggest that counsel refrain from any social media queries or commentary. These people are here trying to say the attorney is lying and they know better than the person who's legally representing RSK. Shaking my head. This fan base is an embarrassment. Y'all are out of pocket. Jennifer Bonjean then said, I can confirm that my client is asking no one for 1 penny. I cannot confirm that there aren't scoundrels in the MDC. Well, damn. Well, damn. Y'all, that right there is cray cray. Now, when Levi first posted this, you know, I had to go. You know me, I got to check stuff out for myself because that's what we do over here. We check into stuff. We make sure that it's valid. We make sure it makes sense. So when I saw that, I was like, well, damn, who's out here doing that? Who out here saying send money to Joy Cash App and all this kind of stuff? Like, it's crazy. What's going on, Ty? What's going on? Latrice B, what's up? Candy, what's up? What's up? What's up? Let me see what some of y'all saying here in the chat. Let me see what some of y'all saying. Let me see. Hold on. Yep. It's about to be some more shit. Yeah. Ty, exactly. It'll never stop. Never stop, does it? I know that I don't get them either. James Harris said, I thought lawyers don't respond to people, so Bonjean is just like Greenberg. Because she was on Hollywood Next panel yesterday. I was in the bushes. Oh, wow. You know what? That's why I saw that notification for Hollywood Next come up about RSK needing money. And I was like, okay, well, what are we talking about yesterday with the transcripts? What were you talking about yesterday with the transcripts? I'm going to talk about it later, K-Love92. I'm going to do a live later on it. Everyone making a payday off RSK name. Ty said they raised about $1,600 so far. Wow. So maybe that's how she got that number. I don't know, y'all. It sounds crazy to me, but I just wanted to bring that to y'all's attention. I got to give a shout out to, like I said, give a shout out to Dana for calling it out, for not just jumping on board. And Levi, shout out to Levi, man, putting it all together and letting people see the truth. You know, y'all got to think about this, y'all. So this goes from YouTube bloggers to his actual attorney having to respond to it. So I don't think that, you know, some people realize that some of the stuff that they do, how it actually does reflect off on him, right? West Coast Bell said, it just seems like Bonjean would be more articulate. I follow her, and I've never seen her use ain't. Well, I don't think that's a fake thing there, so I don't know. But at the end of the day, I wanted y'all to just kind of see that, okay? Moving on to other news. Y'all, when I tell y'all that setups are real. Setups are real. Here's a story of a young lady who is, in this story here, as you can see, a con woman tricked her date. She met on social media to her apartment before she and her accomplices burned and stabbed him and forced him to call his family to come up with ransom money. Okay, so this girl is a 22-year-old girl. It looks like who did this, right? Let me stroll up so y'all can see this. It says a 22-year-old woman lured the male victim, whom she met on social media, to her home, where she and 3 other men proceeded to torture the man and hold him hostage while demanding the victim's family pay a $100,000 ransom for his release. The unexpected 24-year-old man was tied up and burned while his kidnappers forced him to call his family and come up with $100,000 in ransom money to secure his release. It says, according to police officials, the hostage plot involved putting the victim in the bath where he was reportedly sprayed with flammable liquids before being set alight. The 24-year-old victim was also tortured with a knife, the New York Post reports. The 22-year-old woman reportedly set up the scheme on Instagram. Hold on, y'all. Let me bring this up so y'all can see it. Set this up on Instagram. Let me see. On Instagram, and convinced the unsuspected victim to come to an address in Marble Hill at 1:10 a.m. on February 7th. Okay? Investigators believe that the female suspect reportedly picked out the victim after noticing that the unidentified 24-year-old man would often flash money on his own personal Instagram account. Unfortunately, the unsuspected man was tied and tortured while his kidnappers forced him to call his family to come up with $100,000 in ransom money to secure his release, prosecutors said earlier this week. But the good news is that the investigators were able to track down the victim about 24 hours later, where they discovered the victim tied to the back of a van and barely breathing. Authorities said the 24-year-old victim arrived at the address and was anticipating a romantic rendezvous. Unfortunately, he found himself in the company of Rosario and a group of 3 men. They pistol whipped the 24-year-old victim as he entered the apartment. The suspect then reportedly tripped the man, placed him in a bathtub, poured flammable substances on him, and burned him with a flame, prosecutors said. According to the court documents, the unidentified victim was also tortured with a knife and struck on his legs, body, back, and body. For hours, after hours of torture, the kidnappers moved the man to a different location in order for him to make a video call to the victim's brother. During an interview with the investigators, the victim's brother was reportedly able to see his brother being cut by a knife, while a demand for ransom money was made by other group members. Assistant District Attorney Andrew Kluger said that the suspects reportedly said, "Give us $100,000 or we will kill him," to the victim's brother. Javier Vargas, one of the alleged accomplices, was tracked down by authorities. The responding officers reportedly said that the suspect was sitting outside in a van. The victim was discovered unconscious and barely breathing. The responding officer also found a knife used on the victim. The unidentified 24-year-old male victim was reportedly wrapped with a blanket with tape covering his mouth. He was taken to the hospital where he was treated for multiple burns and stab wounds on his face, body, back, and legs. The 22-year-old woman is now charged with attempted murder, extortion, and kidnapping. She is being held in jail, the court records say. The incident remains under investigation. This is a developing story. If she don't get a life sentence, for this, unbelievable. So let me help y'all out, okay? Don't be going to people's houses on no booty calls. Not worth it. Not worth it. I know sometimes us men think with the wrong head. We do, right? And all we think about is what could happen. All we think about is what could happen and the fantasy of a situation. Well, let this be a story that makes you think twice about ever doing that again. Period. Okay? Let me see what some of y'all saying in the chat. K-Love92 says you can pick up Western Union in jail. What the F when they start that service. West Coast said, wait, I'm in her tweets and she's a little G. I take back what I said about Bonjean. Yeah, Bonjean she be snapping. I read through some of her tweets too, West Coast Bell. She do be snapping. Ty said Hollywood Next sent $750. Her daughter sent $400. Her son sent $500, allegedly. Hold on. This is allegedly. So okay, so you put allegedly. So 750 plus 500 plus 400. Well, on that live, Nisimo said there was about $1,800 or $1,900 raised. So you mean to tell me that if Hollywood Next sent 750, her daughter sent 400, and her son sent 500, then that means that the whole YouTube universe only raised at that particular time $250 for R. Kelly? Damn, is that bad? James Harris said, Ty don't love Kelly like Ty. They don't love Kelly like they do only $1,600. Right. Shawty said, Hollywood Next said that was a challenge for Levi for Kelly to put up or shut up. Levi's smarter than that. They have some evil people out there. Please like, subscribe, and share. She was sending her with her credit card to Western Union. Bonjean called someone a dumb twat. I stand corrected. D Graham, what up, what up, what up? Ty, then the supporters sent no money. Only Hollywood family sent money. Damn. Ty, oh my God, they have more money than sense. All too messy. But that's them. Wow, that's crazy. And did that all for $1,000. Lock all them up for life. Oh, okay, $100,000. No, the supporters was Cash App and Hollywood Next. Then she sent her kids to Western Union with her credit card. Oh, okay. Okay. Candy. Ty. Can't trust anyone. Attention seekers. What's up, Queen Keish? What up? What up? What up, fat boy? Never had a problem with them streetwalkers. Oh, boy. James Harris said, I agree, Atmos, but they rob brothers at hotels, too. Yeah, they do. I agree. Hollywood Ness is trying to outshine Levi and Dana. That's all. Okay. Candy says 650. Dolores says 700, 700, 500. Fat boy, didn't you say females be pulling guns on you? West Coast says, after this one, I'm celibate. People are crazy. Booty calls. No. Man, look. So that's just a story. Hopefully that opens up somebody's eyes. Fat boy, I just played the story. You got to look at that, bro. No more booty calls, bro. No more booty calls. All right, y'all. Here's another story that I find to be very, very concerning, okay? Now, when y'all are dealing with, medical people, right, you expect that the person that you're going to see to be professional when it comes to dealing with you medically, right? You expect that the nurse in the hospital that's taking care of you is going to do everything they can to keep you alive and do what they can to help you. However, in this case, I got to just... This situation, y'all, is very, very crazy, okay? It says a Metro Atlanta nurse is sentenced to prison for ignoring a dying patient. The sentence comes nearly 5 years after the 11 Alive Reveal investigation uncovered hidden camera video that compelled law enforcement to arrest 3 nurses. Let me see if I can play this.
With our unique tub-over-tub installation in just a day, Bathfitter doesn't just fit your bath, it fits your busy schedule. Why have over 2 million people welcomed Bathfitter into their homes? It just fits. Bathfitter. Call now or visit bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
A nurse is headed to prison now for failing to save a dying man seen begging for help on hidden camera video.
A judge sentencing Lois Adjaman to 8 years in prison, nearly 5 years after an 11 Alive Reveal investigation that compelled law enforcement to file charges. Reveal investigator Andy Parati uncovered the hidden camera video back in 2017 and has followed the case since then. Andy, the family has been waiting a long time for this day, right?
Sheba, they certainly have. It's been nearly 8 years since 89-year-old James Dempsey died at a Metro Atlanta nursing home. His family always suspected something criminal happened. Because they installed a hidden camera in his room, they finally proved it.
Wow.
Lois Adjaman appears virtually before a judge Tuesday, facing the consequences of her inaction when James Dempsey begged her for help in February 2014. DeKalb County prosecutor Gene Canavan in court earlier this month.
He's saying, I'm desperate, I need help, and Ms. Adjaman comes in and she basically tells him there's nothing wrong with him. What Lois Adjaman said to him was, there's nothing wrong with your heart. Turn off that call button.
In 2018, a grand jury indicted Adjaman with felony murder and charged 2 of her colleagues, nursing supervisor Wanda Knuckles and nursing aide Mabel Turman, with concealing his death. All after an 11 Alive investigation uncovered hidden camera video of the women failing to save the 89-year-old's life.
We would not be able to prosecute this case without that video.
The district attorney explained how the CNA witnessed the World War II veteran unresponsive. She doesn't act. Nurse Adjaman returns to the room, but instead of starting CPR, she leaves for an hour to check if Dempsey requested a DNR, a do not resuscitate, if he ever stopped breathing. When she confirms he did want his life saved, Adjaman still doesn't act.
Right then and there, she had violated the standard of care. She had violated her duty to Mr. Dempsey. She did not try to save him.
At one point, they're seen laughing while trying to get an oxygen machine to work. According to the DA, the two nurses only started CPR when they knew paramedics arrived.
The point is, they worked together to conceal the gross negligence and disregard for human life that caused Mr. Dempsey to die on that night.
The judge ordered Adjumin to arrive at the DeKalb County Jail on March 31st to start her 8-year sentence. Another nurse charged in connection with Dempsey's case will go to trial next Monday.
Yeah, that was my other question. What happened to the other nurse here? It's very emotional for all of us to watch this story over the years, Andy. I'm not even a member of Mr. Dempsey's family, and this is just heartbreaking to watch. What has been his family's reaction to this deal here?
Well, Dempsey's family was not in the hearing today, but they do tell me over the phone that they are glad that this is all over, and they hope that this sends a message that the next time that something like this happens, that facilities and nurses take it seriously and do not ignore someone just because they're elderly.
Yeah.
You know, listening to Sheba, I think she's spot on when she talks about this video really impacting all of us. It's one of those stories that I find myself closing my eyes when I see the video pop up, but it has really had an impact on really the nursing care industry all around the state.
It really has. The defense tried to get this video banned from court, and what happened was the Georgia Supreme Court said no, it can be used, and because of that, it is now legal for hidden camera videos for loved ones to install those hidden camera videos in loved ones' rooms and nursing homes, all because of this case.
Wow.
And not to say that all healthcare workers are trying to do something bad here, but you know, sometimes as a family member, you just have this sense that something is not right, and so the fact that these family members can put them in their rooms, I think, gives a lot of people makes them feel a little better.
You're exactly right. You know, believe that gut instinct.
And we have an aging population too. It is impacting so many families these days more and more. Nursing home care is going to be very critical in the life and times of us as we grow older.
A big issue.
All right, Andy, thank you so much. And you can read much more about the Reveal investigation into Mr. Dempsey's death on our website, 11alive.com.
Treat yourself to something spectacular.
Man, y'all listen. This is, you know, and I know we got some nurses in here. So I do, you know, first of all, let me say shout out to the nurses, man. Y'all are like the lifeline of the health industry. So thank y'all for everything that y'all do. But it's a few bad apples like this that really make it bad for everybody. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of sucks. Let me see here. Miss Nettie said, I am a nurse and I'm completely disgusted by this. Nursing is not for everyone, and it requires compassion. Indeed. Indeed. Candy said, it's getting more common nowadays. So sad at the end of their lives. Let me see here. Shawty said, all nurses are not heartless or cruel. I can say this because I'm a nurse and I have compassion. That's awesome, Shawty. K-Love92 said, people in the health field need to know when to leave. When you start getting burned out and can even consider doing anything like that, it's time to go. Bird Lady Speech says, just heartless. K-Love92 says, I was dealing with cancer patients and it was so draining. I knew it was time for me to go. That's understandable. Nettie Boo said, that's so sad. They need to be in jail. I know when his family saw that video, they were pissed. Ooh, you know they was. That was heart-wrenching. Black Diamond said, that is so sad. Nettie said, shall they not all know? They are definitely good ones out there. D. Grant said, I work long-term care at Pruitt. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that is definitely heart-wrenching. Prayers go out to that family. I'm sure when they saw that information, they was like, this is unbelievable. You know what I'm saying? So y'all, on to some other news here. It looks like the Russian state media has released another, what's this, a mugshot or, hold on. Let's see what this is saying. Russian media, let's see, no thanks. I don't want you on here. Russian media releases photo and video of WNBA star Brittany Griner in custody. It says Russian state media has released the first image of WNBA star Brittany Griner following her arrest for allegedly having cannabis cartridges in her luggage while checking into a flight out of the country last month. A video of Griner's arrest in Moscow was released on CNN reported. Let me see here. So that looks like that's the mugshot there. Yeah, I don't see this video. Listen, y'all. Y'all know how I feel about this thing. I sympathize that she's over there, in Russia, having to go through this. Prayers for her and her family. I think a lot of people saying she kind of put herself in this situation by trying to, having drugs over there and all this kind of stuff. But I don't want to spend too much time on this here. I thought it was gonna be a video to kind of show what was going on with her, but I guess it's not. It's not available. Maybe it's on CNN or something like that. Now, y'all, here's some news that's definitely troubling. This is troubling. Okay, it says here that an asteroid is spotted 2 hours before it slams into the Earth at 11 miles per second. Let me say that one more time. One more time. An asteroid is spotted 2 hours before it slams into the Earth at 11 miles per second. Driving in the car for 11 miles is at least, I want to say, 24, 25 minutes? Maybe 30 minutes? Can you imagine 30 minutes a second coming at you? Think about that. It says here that this is the fifth asteroid to be seen before it struck the planet. It says it's such a rare occasion for astronomers to detect the asteroid before it impacts the Earth that only 4 asteroids have been spotted before they entered the Earth's atmosphere: 2008 TC3, 2014 AA, 2018 LA, and 2019 MO. But now the 5th discovery of 2022 EB5. On March 11th, the astronomer Christian Sarzinski observed a small rocky object using the Schmidt telescope. It was 2 hours later when it crashed into Earth's atmosphere north of Iceland. So as you can see here, I guess that's all it shows. The asteroid is estimated to be 10 feet wide and moved at the speed of 11 miles per second. It says, did it hit the Earth's surface? The aftermath of the 2022 EB5 is not certain, but it is believed that either it burned up in the atmosphere or fell into the Arctic Ocean. If it burned up, it is not known whether any residential fragments have made it to the ground or not either. Let me see what this is. It says impact when the 2022 EB5 struck the Earth north of Iceland this morning. It became the 5th asteroid to be discovered prior to impacting the Earth. So y'all, we're starting to see a lot more of asteroids hitting and coming towards the Earth. So, yeah, that's crazy. That is insane. 11 miles per second. That's faster than the speed of sound. Right. That's right. West Coast Bell said 11 miles per second is 39,600 miles per hour. Good gosh. Ain't that crazy? James Harris says, West Coast, you too smart. I gotta watch you. All right, y'all. Last thing I got here, okay? And I was telling y'all the other day, be thankful of where you live right here in America. Not perfect, but be thankful. I mean it. So, as y'all can see here with this story, Saudi Arabia executes 81 people in its largest mass execution. Check this out. How about we do this? I'm not about to buy. I got so many doggone subscriptions, y'all, to different services. I'm not about to buy this service. Let me do this.
Homegrown tomatoes. Nice.
I want to feel in control of my health, so I do what I can.
What about screening for colon cancer? When caught in early stages, it's more treatable. I'm Cologuard. I'm non-invasive, and I detect altered DNA in your stool to find 92% of colon cancers, even in early stages.
Early stages?
Yep. It's for people 45 plus at average risk for colon cancer, not high risk. False positive and negative results may occur. Ask your provider if Cologuard is right for you.
Consider it done.
Inside the Story with 60 Minutes producer Henry Schuster.
My family and I have lived in a nightmare for more than 4 years since Mohammed bin Salman, the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, took power.
If this story is anything, it's a story about the present and the future of Saudi Arabia and what Saudi Arabia will be under Mohammed bin Salman if and when he becomes king of Saudi Arabia. My name is Henry Schuster. I'm a producer at 60 Minutes. Dr. Saad al-Jabri was the #2 in Saudi intelligence. He was the chief of staff and right-hand man to Prince Mohammed bin Nayef. Mohammed bin Nayef ran the Ministry of Interior and all of the intelligence, especially after 9/11. And the story that he's telling is about life under Mohammed bin Salman, MBS, who is now the crown prince, but is effectively the ruler because his father, King Salman, is not in the greatest of health. Some of the things that MBS is doing have been widely hailed, and that's what made MBS an attractive figure in the first place, especially to the West. But the bloom, I think it's fair to say, is off the rose.
I am here to sound the alarm about a psychopath killer in the Middle East with infinite resources who poses threat to his people, to the Americans, and to the planet.
Dr. Saad alleges that Saudi Arabia's crown prince sent a hit squad after him, imprisoned his children and took them hostage, and that this is what Saudi Arabia has become under the grip of Mohammed bin Salman.
He started with luring me to come back, blackmail me with my children, and in the end, when he learned that I will never come back, he sent the Tiger Squad to Canada to kill me.
How do you know that he sent a Tiger Squad to Canada to kill you?
I worked in intelligence community. We cover each other. I got reliable information from friends in the IC community about that plot.
Tiger Squads are the name that has been given to the sort of personal hit teams, if you will, that MBS has. We know about some of them because they have been named in the various investigations into the death of Jamal Khashoggi. Some of the charges that Dr. Saad has outlined are a couple of other critics that have been rendered from Europe to Saudi Arabia, sometimes lured under false pretenses.
Why were the Tiger Squads created?
It was created to do the dirty job for MBS. at the beginning, he tried with us when he has some princes in Europe against him, talking about 2015. He came to me as a representative of security and told me, we need to bring them back, kidnap them or something. I said, no, we are a country. We cannot do that. Our forces working in counterterrorism and have good reputation, professional service, will not do things that damage our country and our reputation. Then he turned to find his own people since that time.
One of the things that struck me about the Khashoggi murder was how bungling it was. They left clues everywhere. I wonder what you made of all of that. The tradecraft was amateurish.
I mean, they are criminals. They want to achieve the goal without professional working. I mean, if they want to kill somebody, they could have done it easily by other means. So,
So, y'all, be thankful of where we are, right? It could be so much worse here if you got one of those type presidents that just send people after you to kill you, your family, and all that kind of stuff, right? So just be thankful to where we are. It sucks that man had to go through that kind of stuff, but that kind of stuff does happen in this world. You do have those types of governments where they simply control everything, how you think, how you feel, what you eat, when you pray, how you pray, all those different types of things. So be thankful for where we are, okay? But y'all listen up. If y'all could do me a favor, hit that like button on the way out of here. I want to thank y'all for joining the show today. I will be doing a live later. As I put on my community page yesterday, there are some things. Sometimes I sit down, y'all, and I go back over the transcripts and I read back through the motions and things, and I see things that I'm like, I run across things I don't like. And so I feel it's my responsibility as a content creator and as a up and coming blogger that if I see something that I question, that I talk about it and just kind of get y'all's opinions on what I'm feeling and what I'm thinking. So tonight we're going to come on and we're going to talk a little bit, and trust me, I think it's going to open a lot of people's eyes. We read these transcripts. We read some of the things that were said under oath, and some of the things that I read last night really made me like look at myself in the mirror like, dude, we are tripping about these text messages from AC that just came out when there was stuff that was way worse that came out before then that was read in the court. So we're going to talk about those things tonight. Okay? He can't stop moving around and talking. No, I can't. But y'all listen, I got to get to work. I love y'all. I will be on later on. I will post when I'm going live. And then we just going to have a conversation about some things. We're going to read a little bit. We're going to talk a little bit. Okay? But listen, I love y'all. I'll holler at y'all later. Hit that like button on the way out. Okay? Peace out.
Yeah.